And good afternoon, everybody. Very, very windy Folly Lane, where today in the Northwest Counties Division 1, Ulverston away at a top of the table clash with, not top of the table clash, but Folly Lane sitting at the top of the table. And we'll discuss Folly Lane in a minute and where they're at in the league. I've also spoken to the chairman of Folly Lane, and he's going to give us a quick interview at half time, and we'll kind of like just see where his head is and well, what he thinks of the game today, but also looking at what Folly's ambitions are. So that'll be interesting there. So for Ulverston today, sponsored by the local and also Travel the Globe. So I have to move to one side a minute or I'll get crashed over by the boys. Folly Lane team just getting warmed up down here. Looks like it's going to do a kick-off set. I better get out of the way. I've got a couple laughing at me. Do I come on? No, I don't want to come on. Don't you drop it. Don't you drop it, guys. There we go. Is it knock on? No, I can't, unfortunately. So, yeah, sponsored by Travel the Globe. So, thank you very much there, guys. And also the local as normal. Right, I'm knackered, Steve. I just walked around here and I'm blowing. Right, so for Ulverston today, okay, so we've got Gaz High again coming as head coach. He did something great last week. We put on a Zoom call and just to explain basically where Ulverston are. What we're going to do as we go forward from a coaching point of view and a real call to arms to say, look, you know, we've got the rest of the season. We've got like another couple of games left, 2 at home, 1 away, and let's build up for this Barton Townley final. Hopefully, you're all going to come and watch. Anyhow, Ulverston team today. So at full-back, once again, we've got that gorgeous boy, Johnny Hutton. And number 2, we've got Joey Blowers. We'd like to see a bit of Joey today. Number 3, Alex Brown. That's PC Alex Brown. I think it's his first game for the first team, so fingers crossed for that guy on his debut. Dale Sutton, our resident Forces guy at 4. Kieran Potter playing on the wing. I think he's turned up. He was running a little bit late today. We have Jake Spedding and Max Nesbitt, who are going to be in the halves. At 8, Captain Marvel, Les Saunders, with the evergreen Mark Dixon, with his greying hair at 9. Scott Askew at 10. Andy Mack at 11. Evan Foster, who's been playing really well as Evan and really been impressive, found his spot now. And he just, once he ups his game rate a little bit more, because what he does is good enough, there's absolutely no doubt about that. We just need to see a little bit more of it. He's going to be a real one for the future for us. And also, we all know of the young lad, Charlie Robinson, slotting in at 13 today, absolute workhorse, brave as a soul, I don't know, but just needs to hit that gym. So, Mum and Dad, would you please make sure he gets down that gym? On the bench, we've got Josh Bayliss, Josh Rankin, Sam Williams, and Joe Ward. So it has been a great call to arms this week. We have got approximately 30 players weren't available for today. About 14 of them, you could say, could quite easily fit in the first team. So it's been a real battle today to get a side together. But we've got 17, but we're not the only team like that. So there we were today going down the M6. We got into important services where, luckily for an old guy, you have to do these sort of things. You can't go now without going to the loo. But we spoke to the Bruce Pioneers guys. They were down there. They've only got, I think they got 15 players travelling away today. Walney sitting with about 14 players travelling away today. I think Barrow Island, somewhere in the region of about 5 or 6 under-16s having to play. You know, so it isn't just us, it's most teams. I think, I know, fair enough, I mean, Dalton are getting a good first team out quite often, but they're not fulfilling their team fixtures. You know, there's something to be said. Are we doing the right thing with summer rugby? And I don't mean go winter rugby, I mean do something slightly different. Do we start a bit earlier? Do we compact the games in? You know, it's a bad time of the year for all clubs. So there's me moans and groans and a few excuses in there. But other than that, really looking forward to today's game. Had a good chat with Gaz High beforehand. We should get to it, and he's had a great week of coaching down the club this week. So he had on Tuesday he had a good beasting, as he said, and basically that's a test of character of the lads. You know, he really wants to push them to where they get really uncomfortable, and that's what he's been doing. And some of the lads have been really raving about it. It's been excellent. Once again, been getting good numbers down at training. I think it was about 20 odd on Thursday night, which is pretty good. Other teams are only pulling in half a dozen to 10 players, and he wants to just keep building on what he's already started on, and he intends to stick with us. Like I said to you, he explained his strategy and his views for next season, and what the coaching staff are going to be looking at and where he fits in. And we are going to be looking for another coach, another head coach, but we've already got a good coaching team here down at Ulverston. So it'll be really, whoever does come in as a head coach, and if that's what it is, then they're going to be really well supported by some good guys beneath them. It is all about seeing out the rest of the season, guys. We're saying how we see the season out and we see it out in a strong way. What we're going to try and do now is build up to the Barton Townley final in October. And, you know, it's going to be a tough game. We're going to play Dalton. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great game, absolutely great game. No doubt Dalton will be firm favourites. They're running third in this division at the moment, and I think we're running 7th or 8th, something like that. And they are having a great season. And just another quick note from Gaz as well, which is the amount of work that Mark Story does for the club. He's obviously stepped in from being an injured player into doing an assistant coaching role, and has been absolutely outstanding for the club. Absolutely outstanding. So all credit to you there, Mark. So just let me take a bit of paper. So what we've got out there today. So let's have a look at the team. We're getting nicely warmed up, but also we've got hopefully quite a few guys out listening and watching on LA12 live streams. We believe, I'll have to put my glasses down now, I wrote this too small, sorry. I believe over in a caravan in Frodsham, we have Claire, Ray and Irene out there watching the game. I'll certainly be mentioning you a couple of times during the day, thank you for sponsoring us. And also hopefully if Noah's watching as well, you know, he gets his first game tomorrow playing for Warrington against Leeds. At 17 weeks he's had out with an injured shoulder. Recovery from that not only is difficult from a physical point of view, but also a mental point of view. You know, out for so long, coming in the tail end of a season, but it's great that he's come back in, and can't wait to hear how he gets on in that game. So good luck there, mate. All the best, so mate, with the next game from all of us down at Ulverston. We've probably got Eddie Dixon out there listening. I'm going to be abusing you at some point, Eddie. We've got some supporters down here as well today. We've got old Henry John over in the corner there. I can see Steve Spedding and Pam Spedding and a couple of others. Henry's just got to be very careful because he once got sent off in the game and he was a spectator. I can't remember who he was now. I think I was coaching at the time. I think I've said this many times. Yeah, he got sent off, so he's leaning on the handrail on the far side, so hopefully he keeps his trap shut today. Peter Clark, hopefully you're watching as well. And please give a pat on the back to Josh Kenley for us whenever you can get to see him. Hopefully we see Mike Morrill and Jeff Roll out there, and Pete Hornby. Let's not forget Pete Hornby. And I've got a few little stories about Pete Hornby, but I'll maybe say them one day or other. So as I said, yeah, at half time we'll have a chat with the chairman of Folly Lane, and we'll take it off from there. It looks as if I'm on the wrong side of the field here, Steve, so I'll be walking back across. I'll come across this way now and just see who we've got. Hello, mate. So, you're part of the coaching staff? Alan Moses, mate. So you're now being live streamed on YouTube. Okay. No, just what are your views on today's game?
Be a tough game. Yeah, you've always been a decent team. You'll give us a good run for our money, I suppose. Yeah, but, you know, we're just looking to do our basics, do what we can do, and just hopefully get the win.
Well, sitting at the top of the table, you know, you've certainly been doing something right, haven't you?
We have, but we know we've done things wrong as well. We can get better. We're not perfect by no means. So we're just going to look and just try and fix a few things up from the last game. But yeah, we'll see how we get on today.
Yeah, how are you guys doing for sides then? Because around the Cumbria area especially, we're finding that not just us, but the Daltons of this world, the Walneys and everything are really struggling to get sides together, get the numbers there.
We've gone the other way. We've actually started our second team. So albeit they're in the Merit League, but we're getting a consistent at least 30 lads training. And we try to integrate some of the younger lads from the 18s, even some of the older 16s lads. So we've got a really good vibe going on that we've built. The ladies team started down here, so we seem to be attracting. We seem to be booking the trend. But I know what you're saying. Getting lads into the game when lads are falling away. Yeah, it has been a problem last season, but I don't know. We just seem to have tapped into something and doing a couple of things right, and we're doing all right with numbers.
Absolutely brilliant. Anyhow, I'd like to say good luck for today, but obviously I'm Ulverston through and through. But just seriously, good luck. It's good to see good teams do well in this league, and if you get up there, mate, we'll be watching you. Okay, thank you. I was talking to the Folly Lane coaching staff. We'll have to get on the other side now, Steve. They're giggling away at themselves now, but he actually did a real good job, I thought. just coming across here now. I've got Jake Spedding just going to be running past us. I'll take a walk over at the huddle, Steve, and we'll have a little listen what's going on. So it's really important for Ulverston, and it's not, believe it or not, it's not about the victory today. It's about the team of lads who are getting pulled together. They've all put their hands up and just want to go for it. I'll just listen for a minute. So Gary's just on about how we need to go hard. Don't worry if things go wrong. Just work to the sets. Work to the sets. So we've got a strong wind here today, which is going to be quite interesting. With Jake Spedding being the main kicker, you'll have to really understand this and suss it out. So great talking then by Mark Story and Gaz High. Gaz High certainly has been inspirational since he's come back down to this club. It's really, really well respected by all the players. We're all loving his things. You don't train, you don't play. Oh, and as I come across, I'm seeing a young man called Wee Man, Kieran Potter, just turned up. You can tell he's happy in his life at the moment because that tummy's coming back. Wee Man, lad. Yeah. And here we go. Let's get into this game. So if Les Saunders just at the centre spot. I'm sorry if you can hear the paper rattling, guys. It's a really windy day today. Was here last? Actually, it's really windy when we came here last time. Remember, you probably can't see it on the camera, but on the far side there's a couple of great big trees, and they were more or less bent over double. It was Ches was Saunders was kicking the ball, and he just couldn't keep it on the park. It was going all over. Oh, and the ref's doing one of his checks. Why he didn't do that in the change rooms, I don't know. It's something new. You know, it's one of these ones where they used to do this to check the studs because they were like an aluminium or a metal, and you used to get sharp edges on them. And so you used to rub your studs to make sure they won't cut anybody, slash anybody. Nowadays, they're all mouldies. Or I don't know what he was doing. Anyhow, he's probably had a glass of sherry before the game as well. What we'll probably do, I'll have a wander around at some point as well. There's some people watching from Folly Lane, Steve, and we'll have a... I keep saying, so you guys are watching, Steve is Metal A12 live streams, does all the hard work, he does everything. I just talk crap for a while. And, well, he does an absolutely amazing job. So hopefully when I talk about Steve, that's who I'm talking about. So Steve, we will have a wander around a bit at some point, and we'll see if any of the speckies want a little word, as long as they're not swearing. I'll have a little wave off you if that's all right. Hey, and he give us a thumbs up. Bless him. So it is a relatively inexperienced Ulverston side. But that doesn't matter because it's them boys who are out there. Up against a real good, solid Folly Lane. You heard the interview from one of the coaching staff before. They're attracting players. So they are doing something right down here, which is great. It's great to see. I was talking to a guy called Les Smallwood, who has a lot to do with seating. And I had a good crack with him the other day up at Sellafield where I work. And not that he wasn't working at the time, just in case his boss is listening. And he was on about seating, and he said that they've lost that many players to Workington, real good players. Brother now plays at Maryport, he moved on from there. And he says, you know what, we have got one of the best pitches now. It used to be one of the worst ones. The amount of effort put in the pitch is amazing. One of the best pitches ever. The clubhouse is worth a fortune, and they've got hundreds of thousands of pounds sat in the bank with all the generation of funds they do, and they can hardly get a side out on the park. So that's the balance, I think, isn't it? Do you want to become a function room where you do weddings and all this lot, or do you need to focus on the rugby? It's really difficult to get it right. So all you clubs out there who do your stuff to make sure, we try and be successful, it's a real difficult thing to do. Okay, so here come Folly to kick off. Folly have the wind in the favour, and it's bound off, awkward bounce, all picked up by Max. Askew just taking the ball in, still driving forward. Hutton just taking the ball up as well. Just going to have to find a new vantage point. Oh, I'm up in the stands. I can see it now. There's Foster. He's the one I was talking about earlier on about basically, he's found his spot. He's he's muscled up. He works hard. Here comes Les Saunders driving in. Dixon at number 9 loves it there. Spedding, little chip over the top. Looks for the run. Looks for the run of the ball. Oh no, scooped up well. Now what's Ulverston defence like? We need to get that straight line up. And there's a good tackling by Max Nisbet. Okay, Ulverston, let's see what we've got defensive on. You've got to get your line speed sorted out. Man down already. Max is down for whatever reason. Looks as if he's hurt his foot. And jumped on the blind side. Oh, boys. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Sorry, I was watching Max coming back. They just hit the Ulverston blind side and just scooped away. A couple of would-be tacklers just faltered by the side and outstripped the Ulverston defence. So, good exit set by Ulverston. Awful first set of defensive 6. So, when we had them down here, that should have been all hands to the pump there and just smash them. So, not what we wanted at all. And then sometimes I say, well, it's not what we wanted, but I'm not surprised. Well, I am surprised at that one. So, Nisbet just having a stretch off. Hopefully he's all right. Don't need to lose him just right now. Oh, no, not too sure. So I won't go into too much. Let's get the game settled in. If you notice then, though, as we got down here, Folly Lane, our defence on our right-hand side was up and nice and tight. But our left-hand side, so I missed a kick, so it's 4-0 to Folly Lane against Ulverston. But on our right-hand side, it came up nice and tight, but on our left-hand side, it was slow moving. It was slow moving up, and so gaps just naturally appear. So the fullback naturally went the way where you could see the gaps, and it just opened up for him. Right, lesson learned, hopefully. It's good to see Kieran Potter on this wing. Came down today, just turned up last minute. Not that he's not been training, but he's all loved up now. Somebody's told me he's got another one on the way, maybe. I'm not too sure. That's a good kick by Jake Spedding. That's a horrible kick. That is a good kick. Oh, well taken. Right, okay, so our left-hand side defence has just had a warning shot, and if they don't snap that up, they will hit our left-hand side all the time. Folly Lane taking 3 Ulverston lads to drag him down. Once again, Folly. Good tackle there by Scott Askew. Took man and ball. Clean tackle. He can Folly again. Dixon in there. Askew again driving in. Nice and low. Folly made some good yards here. Here comes a kick. A chip over the top. In the corner. And it's a good run. Hutton takes care of it. Well popped on. But what you saw there is something we have to consider and understand is that down our where the wind's blowing at the moment, down the Ulverston left-hand side, the wind's naturally taking the ball that way. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of attacking ticks that way. And I've got a little lass just walking past us. God bless her. Okay, so Ulverston taking the ball away. Here we go, Dixon, Saunders, here he comes again. Drives the ball in. 3 lads, wrapping him up. Slowing him down at that play of the ball. Neat and clean. A little bit of offside there, doesn't matter. It's Charlie Robinson once again. Such a wiry sod, but my God, he can run well. He runs hard. Good kick by Spedding. Oh, well picked up again by Folly. I think we'll have a lesson learned there, Jake. Lad, we need to kick away from the catchers. Foster in at the tackle there. Folly still working away at Ulverston's defence, making us move around a wee bit. Here we come again. Come again. We need to complete these tackles. We need to stick. An extra 10-15 yards there, not needed. Here come Folly. Testing. Dummy inside. Dummies twice. Picked up by Askew. Control that ball, boys. Don't let them get a quick play of the ball. Right hand side for Folly's on. Don't know if they notice it. Go on left. Just stick with your men. You've got it. Oh, I can't see it because of the crowd. Looking pretty good. So they certainly at the side down where Alec Brown is, our new debutant. PC Alec, I like to call him. PC Plod. And Kieran Potter down on our right hand side. Johnny Hutton taking the ball in as if he was a forward. And Johnny's going to have to do a bit of that today with this physical size of him. He'd give his forwards a rest. Saunders once again driving in. 2, 3. Last man off. Play the ball. Dixon. Wee man. Potter driving. Get down low, sunshine. Good drive in by Wee man. What have we got, Scott Askew? Just got to keep working, boys. Keep the ball. Finish your sets. Good kick. Then we've got to do the stuff which we've not done well up to now, which is defend hard. Back inside. Rawlinson, smashed as he came through there. You know what? He'll bounce right back up. And there he does. Dixon, Saunders. Once again, that's 2 in this set he's done. There's more than Les out there, boys. Nisbet, back inside. To Andy Mack. What have we got? Askew. Just going down the middle, driving hard. And that's all right. That's okay. It's about completing the set and getting your confidence. Out the back, Dixon. Hutton. Just pushed it. Not a bad little pass there. Just finding Alex Brown. Last tackle, Dixon. Inside pass. Oh, well, okay. All right. Maybe an attacking kick might have been better. But you know what? Charlie Robinson is there now. So he's the defence. He's the defence. So we talked about this before, how we need to get tight. Pack it in and absolutely smash these sods. With all due respect to Folly Lane, anybody from Folly Lane who's watching, we actually do respect you guys as a club. Never had any bad blood between us before. The odd punch or two, but that's standard, isn't it? Folly bringing it away, and what we got? Hit us down that same side again. They're running well and hard. Good tackle by Askew though. Dixon tackles all day, loves it. Just need to get our line moving up. You can see Folly with the power plays are coming really well. Even in the fight to get him to the ground, he gained about another 3-4 yards. Okay. Folly Lane hitting their right hand edge down the Ulverston's left, which has been tested already and unfortunately failed earlier on, but we're back in it now. So Folly. Dummy to kick. Scrum half took him on, get another 10-15 yards. What we got? Here we go. Here we go. Big Folly lads. What we got? Folly feigned. Dixon in there on the defence. There we go. Oh, really, ref? Just because I said he drank sherry before the game, he had to check the boots that he don't wear aluminium studs. Come on, man. But if we're offside, then I apologise. Folly, if you look at their right-hand side now, absolutely, probably about a 4-man overlap. If they don't go this way, and they're that right. Sorry, Folly lads, you should have looked up there. You needed peripheral vision. Luckily for Ulverston, they never saw that. So we have scrum Ulverston ball. And away we come. Johnny, you're going to have a lot of work to do today, son, so just get on with it. Dixon. Alex. PC Alex. I think I can see his handcuffs from here and his baton. Oh no, something else. Saunders, driving. Good hit by the number 11. Stop Saunders. Let's see if the ref's a stickler for offside for where Folly are. So Saunders just took a bit of a knock. You won't be able to tell if he hit his nose. His nose is actually all over his face at the moment. He's had it smashed a few times this season. And it is a beaut. It is a beaut. You don't know whether his nose is looking at you or for you. Not too sure. Dixon. Inside. Foster driving in. Physical presence is there. Dixon again. Nisbet. Dummies. Finish him, Andy Mack. Well taken care of by the Folly defence. Saunders once again comes back in, hits at the back of the play of the ball. That's who we're missing. I don't know where Dave Beck is. I'm not too sure if he's injured or not, but that's where he comes in, that role. God, I could go on about players all day long. We've got Matty Story, I think, is away. Got Tom Spedding, still out with injuries on his ribs and his hands. Here comes a chip through, nice little chip through, fighting for it. And well wrapped up by Ulverston. Just needed that lucky bounce and we never quite got it. Bit of a dramatic dive there. Oh, here comes a Folly, boys. He looks horrible to tackle. Andy Mack, no putting punch in the ground, sunshine. You just got to tackle him next time he comes at you. Otherwise, he'll run at you all day long. Here comes Folly again down the Ulverston. Right, good tackle. And Joey Blowers is in over there, just doing his stuff as he does. Dixon, first man in, hit and stuck. Took care of the ball. Great defence. Good work. Foster behind him. Ulverston, come on, boys. Let's keep it going. There's a chip through. Let it roll if it's going to go anywhere near out. Oh, good kick. Hutton takes care of it. He'll scoot him, shoot it. Normally clears a couple of lads before he straightens up, but went straight for the drive and wrapped up by three Folly team members. Blowers, in he comes. Just step away, sunshine. Find the floor. Neat play of the ball. That's all you need to do. Dixon at 9. Who have we got now? Wee man coming in. He loves it. Go on, son. Hits about the biggest lad on the park. Good lad, Wee man. Dixon again. Good play of the ball. Inside. Inside. Lovely little move there by Charlie running off Les Saunders. Lost a little bit of... Once again, nice little inside move. Foster finding Saunders on the inside again. Just hitting him on the back of the ruck. And that's the way to do it, guys. Just ball possession and just chip away. Just keep chipping away. That's a good little kick to the corner. That's a good little kick to the corner. Good little kick. Oh, yes, there we go. Excellent, excellent. God knows what he's going to give. It could be anything. It could be anything, this. Check the studs first, ref. Check the studs. Lovely little kick there by Jake Spedding. Little chip to the corner. Good follow-up as well from Alex Brown and Wee Man. Just pressurised the Folly lad, and then somehow he managed to recover it but then lose it. I'm sure, and hopefully we'll take advantage of this. Askew. Drive. Go on, son. Go on. Real chance for Ulverston. Real chance. Still driving. Still driving. He'll be knackered after that. Dixon, 9. What we got? Out the back. Good pass by Spedding. Just caught the ball and was wrapped up. Dixon at 9. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Oh, Spedding with his turkey teeth got absolutely smashed then. Saunders, good line coming back in. Dixon, we need to get it out a bit. We need to get some shape out wide though. We've not got the right sort of shape. That's all Nisbet could do. Outside him, the shape wasn't right. You know, there was no real option. Oh, back to 1. Well, back to 1. That'll do. Nice little dummy and dummy with inside running for Les and Jake taking the ball in. Dixon looking. Foster drives. Now there's one lad who could power it over for us. Tackled over the line. Actually, he got not just tackled over the line, got tackled and dragged it over the dead ball line. So hence we lose that. It's a real shame. Really shallow dead ball lines here though. That's all because of the far end of the field. There's a lot of bushes and everything, so to make it equal. Such a shame that for Ulverston. Right, he just made about 14, 15 yards on a soft run. We need better than that, boys. Stepping by the, I think it's the winger from Folly. Come on, lads, don't let one bit of good pressure work against you. Here comes the beast. Good defence there. Dixon in there. Saunders in there. And I think it's Foster in there. Here we come again. Oh, nice tackle. Nisbet right down low. Folly right on top of Ulverston again. Oh, Finn. And a forward pass. We'll take that one. So Eddie Dixon, I believe you might be watching on an iPad, and that's one of the little square things you got in front of you. And the clever thing about it is, mate, is that if you plug in your earphones and you put your headset on, you can actually watch and listen to the game while Mrs. Eddie watches telly like Coronation Street and that sort of stuff. It's an amazing thing what technology can do for you, pal. But Eddie been involved down at Ulverston for decades and decades and decades. When I was coach down here, he was chairman, and crikey, on a Thursday, Friday night, I used to have to phone him. I was nearly in tears saying I haven't got outside again. And I'm sure he had this book with about 70 names in it that he's just start and go through each one of them. Have you tried him? Have you tried that? Here's his phone number. We spent a long time doing that sort of stuff, didn't we, Eddie? And we always got aside at the end of the day. I don't think we actually had to cancel a game, but we had a bit of fun. A lot of stress as well, though. Anyhow, Eddie, you enjoy the game. Your Mark's certainly doing his biz again in the middle of the park. And Mrs. Eddie, you enjoy Coronation Street. Saunders driving away again. And who's come on? Scott Askew's come off, and we've got Josh Rankin come on the park. Scott's struggling a little bit. Let's hopefully we can get him sorted out. Don't want to lose him. Dixon down the side again. Once again. Chip across. That's all right. Oh, mouthing off. I like this ref. I think it's great. But if you, I don't know if you saw that. That was a great kick. But the comms to the far side wasn't there. So we kicked up the right-hand side attack from Ulverston that was already moved up. The left-hand side attack wasn't charging the ball. So whilst it was a clever kick, as in like ability-wise, the second effort from Ulverston there wasn't quite there. So we just need a little bit of comms between right and left attack to make sure that kicks like that, they know that they're coming. Ulverston, Dixon, Saunders. Hits a first man and goes again. Second effort every time within Dixon. Nisbet. Short pass to Josh Rankin. What a great little pass and a great little run. No depth. Second. I can hear Gaz High shouting, get your depth, get your depth. And he's right, 100% right. Out the back, here we come. Out the back again. Hutton. Johnny Honey's one a great little pass there to Alex Brown. He just wanted to back himself there though and go again. Oh, it's a loose pass. Well picked up by Saunders. Mopped up. Okay, reset it, boys. Depth isn't there again on the left-hand side. Not deep enough. Oh, well picked up. Little chip through there by Nisbet. Just well and truly picked up by the Folly defence. So it just shows, guys, when we get up here, we've got stuff we can offer. We just need to make sure our defence stands firm. So Folly take the ball away. Believe it or not, Salford are one of the teams this year, and I always rated Salford when they come to us. You can see how their future's really bright. They beat Folly here, I think it was. That Rob, or whatever he's called, Rob, I think he is, that number 20, he runs really well. Runs well. He doesn't look nice either. He looks scary. He's a winger. I didn't realise he was on the wing. Shine a light. Biggest, scariest winger ever. Why is he on the wing though? Joey. Well picked up, son. Oh, is that the ball ripped out? Ball ripped out. Oh, unlucky, son. The thing is, we like to, Joey, whatever, he's still brand new to it, and you stick with these guys. You stick with them. You show your faith in them, and he will. Next time he does that, he'll have the ball retention tighter, and he'll take a little step, and he'll run 50-odd yards down the park. So the lads will get around him, absolutely no doubt about that, just to try and put, as you can see now, it's like, don't worry, mate, we're all in this together. So yeah, about Folly. So only 33 losses this season for Folly. One of them was at Salford, away at Dalton, and also West Horton. So you know, they're doing really well. Top spot at the moment, 22 points. Springview behind them on 21. I think Dalton are sat below that on 20. Let's say, unlike Ulverston, we set off really well. I know we got beat against Folly first game of the season, but then we put 50 odd points into Charlie. Then we had the Barton Townley semi against Millham when we beat Millham. And then we had 2 away games. Sorry, can't remember who it was now. And we won both them, and it set us up really, really well. And all of a sudden, we just got injuries. And then Wilco obviously signed for Barrow, exactly the right thing to do. Absolutely the right thing to do. And we just started getting injuries and not getting a steady team out. And we were just getting beat by a couple of points here, a point there. I can't remember who it was now. Did you get that? Yeah, got that. So it's 10-0 to Folly Lane against Ulverston. Just a couple of little errors, though. That's all it is for Ulverston. So let's just not lose faith in what we can do. Yeah, so in Ulverston, then all of a sudden we just started losing what we should be winning. And it doesn't take a lot to all of a sudden lose that winning mentality. But you know what? The away at Springview a couple of weeks ago, fair enough, we got beat by a few points. But you know, the second half was, I think it was 6-6 or something like that. So we've still got it. And I think in this league as well, most teams can beat most teams. Jake's spinning there, getting ready to go. Okay, went for a contested kick, mopped up by the Folly team. Here come Folly. Good shot by Saunders. Rocking the head back of the Folly player. Just got to defend hard. Got to defend hard. Charlie Robinson right in there on his opposite number. Saunders in there again. Here come Folly with the big lads. You can just see what he's trying to do, trying to break through, get his hands free. No, quick play of the ball. That's what we need to control. Ah, 2 of them falling off. Come on, boys. Not good enough. Here come Folly. Last tackle. What have they got? Dummy inside. Chip to the corner. Oh. Awful bounce in the corner there for poor Joy. Awful bounce. Just bounced up, came off him, bounced forward into Folly's hands, and unfortunately goes another try for Folly Lane. That's 14-0 to Folly. Once again, 2 mistakes or 2 errors, 2 tries. The first try, you've got to give it out and out to Folly Lane because they just bust our defence and went the full length of the park, so there's no excuses there. But we just need to clear up these mistakes. It's good to see Will Coles back down here. Another one of our first team was not available. Unfortunately, Will was involved in an incident in Ulverston where obviously got very, very careful what I say, but he was attacked and quite brutally attacked, apparently, allegedly. And if it wasn't for one of our players who shielded him, it could have been a lot worse than what it was. We just don't need that behaviour from anybody in any walk of life. As it is, luckily for Will and his family, Will is okay. His beautiful looks have come back again. His dashing turkey teeth are still there, so that's all right. But joking apart, you know, it takes a split second to change people's lives, and he was a lucky one. It hasn't changed his life too much, so it'd be great to see him come back. But obviously, after an injury like that on your head, you don't play for, I don't know, 3-4 weeks or something like that. And we'll just let the rest of it take care of itself and let the enforcement people deal with it the right way. Back to the game. Spedding. Bouncy, horrible kick. Oh, we've got to recover this. Well done there. Come on, boys. Just take it easy, Joy. Take it easy. There, that's it. There you go. Good recovery, sunshine. Ulverston just testing and darting from the play of the ball. Josh Rankin in with the big boys. Dale Sutton over there, scooping the ball in. Dixon at 9. Oh, what we got? Nisbet out the back, just stuttered on his feet a wee bit and was wrapped up. But we're in a good shape again. We've got a good shape down this side, down our Ulverston right-hand side. Just got to keep going. And there, it was always going to happen. There we go. So once again, that Nisbet and Foster partnership really worked really well. So it just shows what we can do, Steve. It just shows what we can do. Great there, Joey Blowers followed up the kickoff, mopped it up, got the ball, nice play of the ball. Dale Sutton just taking one in for us. Rankin just then whacking it towards the line. Nice play out the back of the door as well, and then for Evan Foster to dive over the line. And you know what, that score, that we did absolutely 100% deserve that score. Steve, what a thumbs up off you? Is that 16-4 now? Is that yes? I can't see your fingers. 16-6? You don't know either. Okay, so between... I'll ask somebody. All right. 16-6. It's all right. I asked an idiot substitute of ours. He didn't know. Luckily, Papa Stores heard me. So 16-6, Folly Lane. Hopefully, so Andy Mack's come off. I can't see who's gone on, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just confused here. Nisbet takes it well. Oh, Joe Ward's come on. Just scoots that ball in. Well done, Joe Ward. One thing you're going to get out of Joe is he's going to run. He's going to run. Is he the biggest lad? No. Is he the most gifted player on this planet? No. And he'll tell you that. It's like me. You just admit where you are. But what he has got, he's got a big set of gonads. And he'll have a good shot. Hutton taking the ball in. What about another lad with nice gonads, allegedly? I can't talk like this. Can I get arrested? Foster once again takes 3 lads. He's with a look just on his shoulder. It'd been a push pass, but Alex Brown was just there backing him up inside to Saunders. Neat play by Ulverston. So, yeah, their defence is good at Folly, but we're doing a clean set. Nice little chip over the top there. And we'll take that. Nice little kick over the top by Jake Spedding. Just really good in this close play with his kicking. He's going to relish in it in the second half when this wind that we're playing against at the moment, Folly got in their face. Not looking good for Scott Askew at the moment. He's wrapped up with tape and got some ice pack under on his knee. Here come Folly. Spedding, first man in, over the top with Brown. Here comes the biggest winger on his planet. I don't know why he's not playing it prop the way he runs. Folly. Working neat, working well. Folly right hand side really is set up. The lads are in. Rankin's in there. Joe Ward's in there. Saunders in there. But here they come again. Oh, nice little chip over the top. Oh, well picked up by Johnny Hutton. Well picked up by Johnny Hutton. Really need to think about this. Dale Sutton just taking one in right into the big boys. He won't care. Joe Ward. 4 guys taking him down, squishing him up. Dixon at 9. Saunders. Nope, the other way. The lads are really playing for each other, Ulverston lads. Like I say, it's been 2 mistakes, that's all at the moment. Ward. Out the back. Still moving. Foster. Good defence there by Folly. Play the ball. Go. Oh, Salus play the ball. Picked up by Charlie Robinson. I don't know what that was. Charlie, I'm going to crucify you for that. Well, has he mopped it up? Nearly mopped up? Yeah, he's mopped it up now. He's recovered that kick. Sometimes in life, guys, you're not supposed to do something. And I think the word Charlie Robinson and kicking doesn't fit. Good defence by Ulverston, but Folly really are pushing hard on our line. Here they come again. Saunders in there. Good tight defence with Dixon. Them two, you know, showing up the middle of the park. It's so key to Ulverston. Here they come again. Here comes a big boy, big wardrobe. Folly getting us on the back foot. Here comes in, little scrum half. Oh, tight play. Hutton, has he got him? Oh, he absolutely nutmegged Johnny Hutton. Oh, I won't forget that one, Johnny. But that goes back to quick play of the balls. If you think about it, what I just saw, joint apart, had a couple of quick play of the balls in, just got us on the back foot. We found the big wardrobe coming through, bust the line. The play after that, obviously we busted again and as went through where Johnny was last man standing sort of thing. And it's an awful place to be. Their big forward did a pirouette and Johnny fell for it. And I absolutely understand why, Johnny. So sorry about it, mate. So that's 20 points to 6 for Folly. I guarantee it's going to be 22-6. Just need to stem this flow in this half now. We know we can do stuff. We know we can do it. So Claire, Ray, Irene, hopefully you're, I don't want to say enjoying the game because the score doesn't, you know, isn't nice to look at, but when you look at some of the efforts the guys are putting in, hopefully you're enjoying it. Nowhere? Well, same effort please, mate, but technically a little bit better from you I think is required against Leeds. I think it's tomorrow. In front here we've got Rob Saunders, the bull of the Saunders brothers, wincing his way out. Looks as if he's trying to hold his pants up when he's running. Wincing his way out with a kicking cone. He does so much for the club as well. Papa Storzo, he's always down there. Papa Stores actually works harder now than when he was actually at BAE. Now he's retired. Done so much down at the Lawrence Garden and also down the pitches. Here comes Jake Spedding. Oh, contested kick again. We've got to go for it, though. We've got to go for it. We've got to go harder than that, guys. We've got to go harder than that. If you're going to do a contested kick, you've got to put... Oh, now then what we've got. Don't know what's happened there. So we've got a loose carry by Folly side. So this is our chance now. Right, we've got a couple of minutes to go for half time. Now for us to go in, I forgot the score now, 22, 24, 6. For us to get to nick in for one now, slot it over and make ours 12, it'd be the whole difference to the second half. Be careful of the passing. Back inside, Johnny, lad. Driving the ball forward, just keep working. Alex Brown there having a little tussle. Saunders driving it towards the line. He'll want this. He will really want it. We've just got to get our shape on our right hand side as well. Here we come again. Foster. What have we got, Foster? Go on, Evanson. Just a bit too much attention on him. Brown trying to help out in the tackle. Getting pushed backwards. Clear that, play the ball. Little step by Brown. Good ball retention. Dixon at 9. Last tackle. Little chip through, but there's nobody for a knock on. Little chip through, but where was the chase? That's what we're on about. Is that just somebody like Johnny Hutton there? I don't know what shape he had organised, but somebody like coming right off the shoulder of Jake Spedding there at the same pace as the ball's been left his foot is what you need. Anyhow, we have a scrum down. Nice little bit of work there by Alex Brown down this side. First time I've seen him play. Well done, Alex. Wee man just swapped over, give the centre berth a bit more girth. Here he comes, Wee man. Go on, son, just drive hard. Pump them legs, sunshine. And he's still going, Dixie, think about it, mate. Oh, wrong way. Don't push this, don't push this. We've got another play. Just a bit of a nothing play there, losing our shape down this right-hand side. Saunders, got to go with him. Got to do something a little bit different, boys. Got to do something different. Here we go. He's sped in. Dummies. Oh. Short past to Brown. Just not got the physical side there against the Folly forwards. Last tackle. Don't know what I'm there. We'll soon find out. Looks like Folly's ball. Yeah, I thought it was going to be that. Oh, offside. Yeah, and that's a bit. If we are going to, if we're struggling to break them down and we do need the chip through, then we need an organised chip through. So Jake just needs to make sure that he's got somebody with him. Here comes the winger, the biggest winger on this planet. Oh, what a good hit. Oh, dear. A man down. Jake Spedding's not looking good down there at the moment. He's just got a bit of a knock and he's all right. Yeah, he's okay. Well, there's no sense, there's no feeling. That won't stop him, as long as his teeth are okay. Yeah, he's all right. There's a smile on his face. Mum and Dad down there and Gramps, they're okay with it all. So that was an opportunity for Ulverston, I'm afraid, lost. Just need to keep him out. Minute or so to go. Here come Folly. Need to slow him down to play the ball. Control it now, boys. Control. 1 off. 2 off. 3 off. Good, good, good. Oh, come on, boys. Keep him tight. Got to be about ready to blow. Oh. Here come Folly again down the Ulverston side. Little tips in. Oh, and a forward pass. Probably blow up for half time now. Just tipped through, went over-egged it a wee bit, did the Folly player. Just went forward slightly. So we'll have a little walk over and see if we can find the chairman. Gary, he's about somewhere, hopefully. Might be stood on the far side. We'll have a wander around though. Not a bad little crowd down here today. Mostly Folly, of course. Got kids and mums and dads and everybody else, and here comes Ulverston again. So Ulverston to play the ball. Dixon once again being there. Sped in, recovered from his little knock to his pegs. He's okay. Ulverston still working away. Here comes Les again and again and again. He never stops. Nisbet shows a ball, finds Rankin. Josh Rankin just needs that little step. What we got? Oh, please blow up, ref. Knock on the play of the ball. So, Folly head and ball. Do they do head and ball now? I don't know. It's called Folly ball there. I don't think it really matters anymore. They feed it. Remember, nicer play scrum half many moons ago. It was horrible putting the ball in the scrum. It was horrible. You just didn't know whether you got it right or not. Hookers used to knock crap out of each other. Here we come, and there's a kick through. Just needs Wee Man to mop this up. Take your time, son. Oh, what a bounce. Oh, and Johnny Hutton picks up and away he goes. Away goes Johnny. Go on, son. Go on, Johnny, lad. You show them lovely legs of yours. Back inside to the Folly player. Oh, unlucky Johnny lad. Get what you were doing, last chance and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it gets to the end of the first half and it's Ulverston 6, Folly 20-something. I'm hoping to find Gary, the chairman of Folly Lane. He might be always coming across now, so we'll have a little chat with him. But, you know, if we look at that first half, certainly Folly have got the attacking drive that Ulverston are struggling a bit with it, certainly around the play of the ball. You know, they're getting good, quick play of the balls on us, and that's the yards they're gaining. But when you look at, you know, 2 of their tries, you know, basically errors by us. So you wipe them out, all of a sudden we're in a different place. But we've had our opportunities, we've had our positions, but we've just not quite executed what we should have really done. But you know, we're down here, we're still in it. We turned around at half time, and we've got the wind in our favour. So for his debut on camera, Gary, Alan Moses, mate, from Ulverston Rugby. So Gary is chairman of Folly Lane. Just a couple of things. What do you think of the game up to now then?
I think it's been a tough game, mate. I think it's been a tough half because I know Ulverston was struggling to get a team in the week, but I'll tell you what, they're putting a good shift in here and the game's far from over.
Well, that's right, mate. Yeah. I think they're doing quite well. I mean, you know, but I think your attack at the moment is really quite sharp and quite quick.
Yeah, we've been trying to complete. We've not been doing that in previous weeks, so we've completed pretty well today, and we've got the benefit off the back of it.
So your views for the rest of the season? Where do you think your aims are for the club?
We're aiming to win the league, obviously, but there's still a few tough games left before then. So a lot of hard work to be done. Some tough games. So game as it comes, each game, one at a time.
Okay. So let's get you there now then. Okay. So you've won the league. What about the Premier?
We'd love to go to Premier, but we've got a good set of lads here, but we need to strengthen a little bit more as well. We've got a good set of A-team lads as well, and these young kids coming through, so I think we're ready for Premier, without a doubt.
I think so as well. I mean, what I've seen today up to now and what I've seen for you in the league, you know, you've battled some wins, you've lost a couple that maybe you shouldn't have. I mean, Salford probably being one of them. But, you know, what you've got out there today, I think is a good, steady squad. So here's for next season for you.
All the best to you lads as well for next season.
Thanks very much. Nice to speak to you. Okay, so that was Gary, chairman of Folly Lane. Once again, they're up for go up to the Premier this year, which will be really interesting for them. You know, I mean, Hindley and Hares Finch went up last year from Division 1. Hindley have really struggled, along with Heysham at the bottom of the table, but they went for it. Hares Finch, I don't know where their squad came from, but boy, did they get one. And I think at the moment, Ashton Bears being kind of like probably just below them with a few games in hand, but they certainly are looking, Hares Finch, at finishing the top 2. So that'll be really interesting for the Premiership next year. But back to this game, I'm going to take a deep breath just for a couple of minutes and let Steve have a look around at the crowd that's down here. And if I can get a word off one or two when I go past Steve, I will do. But I'll go and try and find my grandstand. That grandstand is that picnic table over in the corner. I don't even have to have ladders to get up on it now, mate. Hi guys, all right? So you're live on live stream at the moment, okay? So just your views on the game today.
It's a good game, yeah, good game, and referee's doing all right. Usually we've had some bad referees here, but he's been smashing, yeah.
I've just noticed the referee at the start of the game checked for the studs to see if the aluminium studs and the metal studs had sharp edges on them, but it's all plastic nowadays, I think, isn't it?
It might be, yeah. It's a long time since I've played. A long time since I've played.
And what was that again, he said?
The referees had an excellent game.
You know, you don't see much of them, and that's it. And without them, we've got nothing, have we? I'm so jealous you're drinking beer, but mine will come later on. Enjoy the rest of the game, guys. That was quite sexy, isn't it? I said to the ladies what they thought, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good game. What I can see of it, there's people in front of me, so don't.
You need your glasses, love.
Yeah, definitely. Respect it.
You enjoy your pint, sweetie. Hello, and what are you? Hello, you all right? No, run away, run away, run away. Okay, well, back to the game. We kicked off. Sorry, mate. So, Folly taking the ball away. All right, mate. You're live on telly at the moment. What do you think of the game up to now?
It's very good.
Yeah? Do you think Folly are going to win?
Yeah.
Easily?
Yeah.
Ooh. Woo! You enjoy it, mate, all right? What I will do in about the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'll just have a wander down and have a word with our Ulverston coaching staff about what they've done. This wind is picking up again, once again. So it's blowing from where you look at the right hand side to the left, so in Ulverston's favour. So here come Folly with a tap penalty. Here they come again, hitting the Ulverston defence. Sam Williamson's gone on. Sorry, I should have took my notice. Just got to keep working hard, Ulverston. We've got to be sounds like little rats all over them, pressurising them, trying to push passes. Oh, just stepping away. Step one, step two. Oh, I think I've got an offside there. Obstruction, I mean. This referee's really good. We like him now. But you can't take that away from that run that lad did then. That was really well balanced and stepped 2 or 3 of our guys. Okay, boys, lesson learned. Just need to have absolute intensity in defence. Right, I'll go and try and get Mark's story and get a few words off Mark if I can. Mark is part of the coaching team with Gaz High. Okay, Mark, what were the words at half time?
Great start with the lads. A few sloppy tries, but the main thing is we're in the grind. We were in the grind, but yeah, a bit of a patch-up side today, so yeah, the lads are doing well.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, and you don't point things, but 2 errors, 2 tries.
Yeah, it's coach killers, as they say. The big thing is, if you complete high, just don't give them a chance in your own. Yeah, you can't coach that, can you?
No, I'm afraid not. Back to me in the studio, they said. And so Matt Dixon on to you. Everything okay with you, Mark?
Yeah, good match. Had a little spell. Yeah, just coming off for Sam. Sam's gonna have a run at 9 for a little bit and give me a bit of a breather, and then I'll probably go back on, or hopefully go back on.
Just saying 2 mistakes, 3 mistakes now, 3 tries.
Yeah, it's all they're all just capitalising our errors. Unfortunately, that's the problem. We sort of gifted them a few tries. When we're going set for set, we're all right. We're dealing with them, but then, like I say, we just end up making life hard for ourselves by little errors. But it is what it is, and we've just got to defend it. It's
that strength in depth as well, and this isn't about the players. It's about the available players on the bench as well. You got 2 injuries already, so you got 2 subs.
Yeah, we're up against it. Like I say, we've got these lads that have come down injured, and it's unfortunate. Just something we have to deal with. But like I say, there's 13 blokes on the field, so we have to just dig in and have a go and play hard for each other.
Yeah, absolutely right. Do you want to say anything to your dad?
No, as long as he's watching the game, I'm sure he'll be happy with a brew in his hand.
I've given some grief, by the way, mate. Okay, that was Matt Dixon, number 9 for Ulverston. Also has a lot to do with coaching the side, helps with skippering the side, and he missed the kick. Oh, let me just go and get this stuff. I'm so unprofessional, it's unreal. Papa Stores, what's the score, please, mate? So the score is 26-6. We've got Mr. Bailey's next to me now. He's on the bench, but bad back, is it, Josh?
Yeah, it is bad back, mate. I'm going on in a minute, I think.
You are going to go on then?
I am going on, yeah.
I always said you need to go to centre, didn't I? It's always your spot, that.
I do. All my tries come from centre this season, so hopefully I'll get 3. Oh no, we need more than 3, don't we? I'll get about 5 and win the game for us, probably.
Well, that's it. I mean, maths was never your strong point, but well done now, mate. Oh, here we go again. Back to it. Back up in my grandstand, Steve. There we go. Here comes Folly. Hitting the Ulverston left-hand side. Messi play the ball. But the way they go, he's got the scoot on. Just need to get in touch. Ulverston struggling in defence at the moment. The one line has just gone. We're just losing our organisation. We've got too many people on our left-hand side, not enough on the right. Here they come. They've offloaded against us. Step, back inside. And luckily a knock-on. Just need to settle ourselves away there. So probably from the camera you could see better. But I mean, what happened is about 4 players got trapped on the Ulverston left-hand side. against two of the Folly players. That just overloaded Ulverston's right and Folly's left attacking flank. And had they had a clean set of hands that way, then we'd have been a bit more bother than we are now. So I think we said 26-6. Just need to play some smart rugby. You don't have to be exciting. Sam Williamson, back of the scrum. Finds Weeman, just steps back inside and meets 2 or 3 Folly players ripping at the ball. The biggest winner on this planet comes flying in to smash him. Maybe he should play in the middle of the park against Les then, see what he's like. Oh, good hit. Brown just taking the ball in, PC Brown. Brave. Saunders again. Just got to get rid of this ball. Charlie. Oh, good run, good hit. Here we go. Williamson just, oh, good tackle. But he took him on, Just got him under the ball. Saunders. Can't do everything, that lad. He cannot do everything. Diagonal kick across. We were ready for it. Oh, it's well mopped up. And the Folly side. Oh, steps the first one. Come on, Maxson. I know you're injured, mate. You're going to have to try and play through it. Just need to slow them down. Slow them down. Quick play the ball again. We're on our back foot. Here we go. Here we go. Offside. Yep, absolutely. I could see it from here. Unfortunately, the ref did as well. This is where we need to slow down at the play of the ball. We start and slow down there, play the ball. We get a chance to get onside. I know it sounds really basic, an obvious thing to say, but it's so hard to do when you're out there. So it's got that controlled tackle, 3 men in, 1 man off, 2nd man off, 3rd man controlling the ball. Then you slow down there, play the ball, and you're still within the rules of the game. So it's a bit of a kiss of death there when I spoke to Mark Story. His words were, you can't coach that. When their scrum half just waltzes his way through. You know, I mean, it was just said about Josh Bayliss going on. I know for a fact Josh Bayliss is absolutely crocked. He can hardly even get out of the bloody car without wincing. Never mind going out there. So if you can see from the camera now, the shape that Folly have got on this right-hand side, they've got basically 11 players on this side of the park with that many different options. And at the back. Well done, Dale. Well done, Dale, lad. Dale Sutton in there all over him. Wouldn't let him go. Here comes the wardrobe. Gotta get on him. What? Oh. So the wardrobe just drove through. Bit of physics going on there. Weight and mass speed versus opposing force, whatever you want to call it. And reached that last minute. I've got a cat comment on it. I couldn't see it from here. But certainly Rob Saunders said a few words about double effort, second effort, double movement, whatever you want to call it. But it puts Folly at 30 points. With this to come, so it'll be 32 points to 6. It's just the intensity of the Folly side, you know. As he said this before, you know, they haven't got problems with getting the side together. You know, if anything, at the moment, they're attracting players, and that's also what happens when you're at the top of the table. You know, when you're in a downward trend, as you know, we have been in Ulverston this last short while, then it's easy for players, and some of you players know probably exactly who you are. And I'll just tell it as it is. Who could have possibly rolled out today and helped out big style. There's lots and lots of genuine people, genuine players who can't, and I fully get that. And there's always reasons why people can't play, and that's the difficult part of it. 60 odd lads we've got signed on Ulverston, 30 not available, which for some of them absolutely the right reason not to play. Anyhow, but these are lads who've come down here today and are certainly giving it a best shot. But when you haven't got that strength in depth and you're playing injured guys, but they're all out there anyhow. You know, it's all credit to them. All credit to them. (32-6) Folly Lane. Oh my word, that is not staying on the park. Okay, Jake, that's your one. It's your one chance at that one, mate. No more of them mistakes. Hard and low, Jake. You can get away with it. Just spot your gap. You're good enough. But puts us right back under pressure. So referee taking, Folly Lane choosing to take the 10 metres, which is right, so not kicking a touch today. Here comes the biggest winger on his planet. Certainly runs hard. What? What's that now? Ran with his elbow. See, once again, and I know a lot of genuine lads can't play today, but if he'd have been running at the likes of maybe Duambley, who might have been at centre, or down the right hand side, if Matty Story was out there as a second rower, Tom Spedding as a second rower, lads like that, they just wouldn't dare do that. Catters, where's Catters? I know Catters has really been there. Josh Catters has been had a bad injury on his knee. It's going to be next year before we see him again, but he certainly is a game changer for Ulverston when he's back out there. So Catters, hopefully we see you back next year, mate. Get yourself a good pre-season in, and we'll just reassemble ourselves and we'll go again. Out the back, Hutton takes on the biggest lad on the park. He's not far off equal to it. Saunders running well. Now we're doing okay. This is more like it. But cleverly slowed us out to play the ball inside pass. Dixon. Don't do the offload, Mark. Told about this on a coach coming down, son. Oh, it wasn't him. Stand corrected, I think. So Ulverston, options both sides. Fine Spedding, little chip through. Got to go for it on your own then. Let's get a good bounce. Let's get a good bounce. And well tackled. Right, okay, here we go then. Line speed, boys. Line speed. Come on, get up. No, he's run too many yards. Oh. Good running by the winger there, but he met Josh Rankin. Indeed, but a bit of a knock is the number 20 for Folly. Here they come again. Sam Williamson right in the middle of all this lot. Good tackling, Sunshine. Keep working hard. Keep your team moving forward. Now we've got to drift across. We've got to go. Nice work by Dale Sutton. Just took him. Solid. Alex Brown over there working well. Good to see him. Here comes a kick. God knows where this is going to go now. This is a brave thing to do. Kick over. Picked up by Nesbitt. Oh, careful. Come inside. That's it. Well done. Well done, Joey, lad. That's all you need to do, mate. You don't have to be brave. Here comes Bayliss with his knackered back. God knows what he's going to be like, bless him. But he's out there. Just shows people with knocks again. Doing it for the team. Here goes Hutton again. What's on? Gorgeous, Johnny. Show them what you got. Show them beautiful legs of yours. Nisbet. Back inside to Saunders off Spedding. Oh, just lost the ball. A little knock on. Get ball retention. The thing is, Les, you do that many drives in a game, mate, you got the ball that many times in your hand, odds on you're going to make a mistake at some point. And that's all credit to you. It's meant as a compliment. Looks as if Scott Askews could be out for the game now. We're just looking down at him. He's not looking healthy. So once again, you lose another big lad off the bench. You know? You know, just where you need to give the other lads a bit of a break out there. He's not available. Here we come. Out the back. There we go. Oh, too easy, boys. Too easy. Don't get me wrong, that was a nice move from the base of the scrum, and by the fullback looping round, all of a sudden it puts our defence in two minds. Where's he going to go? And you can't help, you stand off him a bit. At that point there, you expect your inside man from the scrum to come with you, and you've got to point your men out, and you've just got to make sure you stick with that man. All learning points. So this is no criticism to Ulverston at all, because what a cracking set of boys they are. Cracking set of lads. Got Jack Stevenson down here as well, playing for Workington. Security spot in that squad now at 13. Fantastic. We're really chuffed for him. Still comes down with the boys, which we really appreciate. Playing on Wednesday, I think it is. Sorry, can't remember who it is. Getting a cuddle at the moment from Will Coles. He's got his beautiful looks back, apart from a bloodied eye. Got Foster as well on the sideline with an ice pack on his shoulder. Hopefully he can get back on there. So, number 7 from Folly. Strong wind against him. Nice kick. Has he got it? He's just... Yes. Yes. Nice kick, Sunshine. Hover that over well. So I've just gone down and have a crack about the score, Steve. 38-6 to Folly. No, I'm not disrespecting this game at all, one little bit, because it's great to see them all out there doing it. Folly, obviously, just a stronger, more settled squad at the moment, with this bit of a not a made-up squad. That's the wrong thing to say, but I mean, you've got to be honest with yourselves. It's not the strongest squad we have out there, but each and every one of them, are really working hard for each other. That's a nice take, right to the wardrobe. Who's he going to run over? Oh, good tackle there by Charlie Rawlinson. He just doesn't care. Sam Williamson in there. Mark Dixon in there, still working hard. Come on, boys, let's get on top of this game for a while. Folly running again down the Ulverston right-hand side. 3 Ulverston defenders on him. Need to slow him down a little bit more, boys, though. We need that time. Oh, just the darting runs from Folly at the moment. They really do cut us in two. Here come Folly down there. Nice little chip through. What we got? Just need to soak this up. Get rid of it. Just go easy. There we are. Okay, well done, Joey, lad. We'll take that one, mate. Johnny Hutton. Let's just cut away, mate. Runs good now. Had a good game as Johnny Hutton today. Bayliss. So in a game, he'll be doing them all day long, but he has got a crook back at the moment. Saunders in again. Williams acting half-back. Andy Mack runs into 2, spins, put to the ground. Last tackle. Looking for Spedding. Oh, needed a cleaner ball that, but the kick not so bad. Awkward, horrible kick. Off their man, play on, back to 1. Bailey still going. Not too sure what's happened there. I thought it was back to 1. Off a Folly player, possibly. No, handed over, wasn't counted. Lots of children around here watching the game today. Not bad weather. Just see if we can maybe we'll go and see some of the supporters around here and see what they think of the game. What do you think of your live streaming at the moment, guys? You're on TV. So just views on the game today?
Entertaining. Yeah. Very entertaining. Obviously being an home fan.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've turned up today. I mean, we've struggled aside. We've put our side together, got loads of kids in it.
We thought you'd struggle because obviously when you lot travel, you got a lot of lads who might work on a Saturday morning, etc., etc. So makes it hard for you guys coming all this way, but put a decent side out today.
Yeah, thanks for that. You know, I mean, there's a lot of kids out there for us at the moment. A lot of lads who normally wouldn't get the shirt. Being dead honest.
We went watching when we played up at your end, and I thought, I mean, when I know it was like sort of second, third game of this season, and we've been up to Ulverston over the years, and I thought, well, probably one of the better teams so far. And then we've been watching, like, you know, in the results and stuff, and everything just been dropping off because you had a big standoff who used to play number 6. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's down there on the coaching staff at the moment, injured.
All right, so I mean, he was outstanding when we played. As you know, it was a good game down at your end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. You know, so where we stand just from an Ulverston point of view at the moment.
We're happy because, like, at the end of the day now, I look at this team, like, I've played here all my life, basically. And just to see all these young lads that's coming in, we've got a few bit of experience that's come now, and so it's really stability now stability in the team now. You know, for positions, for everything, it's really good, and it's showing in the results that we're getting.
Well, you know what? We Ulverston, we like some clubs, and some clubs we can't be doing with because it drives around the bend. And you're one of the clubs we really look for, and we like to see develop and go on. And just from an Ulverston point of view, watching the way you are now, and I had a chat with Gary as well beforehand, just at half time, your chairman. Yeah. And I think it's looking really good for you. And also, you're attracting all the right players down. I just wish you'd stop scoring tries against us, to be honest.
Well, I know, but, you know, I mean, we did the same last week, not last week, the week before at Dalton. And, of course, we know that Cumbrian referees are bent. So, you know, just to say it. But, I mean, in the last minute, there's a minute and a half to go. And he faced past the centre, the winger caught the ball, dived over, scored the try, everybody's up in arms. The referee looked at his friends on the touchline and went, right, no try. So, you know, that would have been points for us, you know, again. So,
well, you're doing very, very well. So, well done, guys.
You've got to say here, right, you know, not to go at this, you're looking at the Folly TV and you're saying, yeah, you like coming down here. This is a testament to the youth setup that's here, because that's what's come through. Like all the old guys, when we were higher up, obviously there was a chasm and there was a bit of a split between where the players are going to come from. And the youth system we've got in place now, that's bearing fruit. And it looks like the same with your lot as well. You know, and the one thing you can say about your team, I don't know what the score is at the moment, but it's a bit one-sided. But there's a lot of fight in that team because they're not giving up. While you were talking then, the way that they all got over and just stopped our winger going in the corner, a lot of teams would have given up.
I appreciate that, and I'll certainly pass it on to the boys. But yeah, you're right. Ulverston Cell youth is really, really good. We've got some brilliant volunteers who do all the hard work and who go unseen, don't they? They all go unseen. Then all of a sudden, a player pops up and you're like, where's he come from? Yeah. And how good is he? What's he all about? Has he come from somewhere else? No, he's come through the youth.
So I started. There was myself, Ian Wade, and Bernard Southern. We started the youth teams up because I had 3 sons. Bernard had a son. Wade had 3 sons. And we started up the youth team. We was playing here at the time. We started it off and it's just gone woof. And I mean, I was a head coach here at one time and looking at you know, the kids and everything like that, and like Callum Watkins and all those kind of players. They was all coming through at the time.
Well, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, guys, it's people like us and yourselves, the characters behind it all. And you've been there, you've done it, you've seen it, and it's great.
It's a working men's sport, isn't it?
That's what it's all about. We're rough as that, Harry. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Thanks, now. That was an interesting crack there, just with a couple of the boys from Folly. I know at that time we scored a try, but didn't want to take it away from some of the stuff they're talking about the youth setup and how they've, come on. But the credit they're giving to the Ulverston lads, can tell there's some kids out there. But you know what? The score will be what the score will be. The important thing, and for all you players who are also up in Ulverston watching who can't play, injured and all this lot, hopefully you think, well, you know what? We went down there and we give it a good shot anyhow. So here we go. We're still going for a contest again. No, there's Saunders. There we go. There, we've got one at long last that came our way. Well done. Josh Rankin driving away, doing his stuff. Come on, Ulverston, let's get one in. Come on, lads. Oh, he just pushed it once again. Poor Sam. Jumped right. It was the right thing to do. And Charlie coming on was a fine ball. There was nothing wrong. Just a little bit of mistime and a little bit of miscommunication, and they'd be absolutely gutted that we got a contested kick. We won it, and 2 tackles later we lost it. Josh Rankin will be spitting feathers because it was him that did the good bit of graft there. But guys, just keep going. Second effort. So here come Folly from the scrum. Straight out of the ruck. Nice little feint. Continues to drive forward. Good tackle there. Good tackling in. Bit of unseen stuff in defence there by Jake Spedding on that side. Mark Dixon, as always, is right in the thick of it. Good to see. I think Alex Brown's done really well out there as well today, and I think also Dale Sutton. Joey Blowers is still learning. He's still going to build from all this sort of stuff, and there's a little knock on. We'll take that one. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I mean, I don't keep talking about it, but it's like likes of young Joey, it's likes of young Charlie, and there's other lads who are going to come through, are like, you know, in the A team or just getting into the A team. You know, you are the future, guys. So this is your learning platform, and that's exactly what Gaz High keeps going on about. He says, you know, they're here to learn. You know, you make a mistake, what's the point in bringing them off? What is the point in bringing them off? And if it's just a mistake, that's one thing. If it's bad play, not doing what you're told and all this, that's something else. Then you know what? Come and sit over him in the dugout. But we've got to give these guys a chance. Johnny Hutton. Burst the line, offloads, wrapped up. I think it's Dale from what I can see from here, is it? Is it? Yeah, I think it was. Inside. Saunders driving away again. Now, if you looked at the shape before by Folly, we're just not there on our left-hand side as you look at Ulverston. Not a lot of deep shape. Here comes Charlie Rawlinson just driving away, just doing what he loves to do. If we're going to do one-man stuff, boys, you've got to have somebody with him. Got to make him think. It's two of us running at the same time, then... Oh, sorry, I'm going to watch this now, Max. Oh, I just pushed the ball a bit. Josh Rankin just couldn't take it on. Baileyson scooped it up when the ref had blown his whistle and all the players had stopped, but after that he beat three men right towards the line, tried to dive over, but the ref had still blown his whistle a while back. Oh, Josh, lads. Volleyball. Got to defend, boys. Defend, defend, defend. Good 10 minutes to go yet. Three men in. Certainly Sam Williams has had a good effect when he got out there. His defence as well. Poking away in attack. Saunders just got a bit of a knock somewhere. Just shrugs it off. What is he all about? Folly, play the ball. Back you go, guys. Once again, Folly set up on their right-hand side attack. Now go the opposite way. No doubt ready for the hit back. Probably take another one down that left-hand side. So I'll get it all wrong. I'll come right now. There we are. I told you I get it wrong. Get some consistency. They come. Here we go again. So what have Folly got on the jump on this right-hand side? And here they are. Nice ball. Oh, good gap. Good gap. Good inside pass. Well finished off by Folly. Nothing wrong with that try, Ulverston. You know, you could see what they were doing. They were overstacking the right-hand side. Sucked us in on one. Hit it again. Scrum half having a cracking game. Step through. Nice pass inside. Nice pass inside again. And all for a try. Just take the learning, boys. Well, we spoke to some interesting characters today. And you know what? I know we've been beaten, and that's fine. That's okay. But what we haven't done is given up. We have not given up. And you know what? We'll just grow and we'll grow. Should be normal business for kick at goal, and there it is. There's the chairman who's going to take it. Oh, a good catch by Gary. Chair of Folly Lane takes that ball, and he's eyeing it all the time. Now he's flicking it between his wrists as a piece of cake. Here comes his drop kick. What's he got? What's he got? Is he going to do it? One-handed. Here it comes. Oh, straight to the middle as well. Just shows you can be chairman, treasurer. You still have to go and pick the ball up after they kick the goal. You do everything. And that is the beauty of amateur rugby league, guys. It's northern stuff. We get it. And I know you've got the southerners might be watching this. Paul Winder, hopefully you're still listening down there somewhere. But you know, these guys who run these clubs, they do it for nothing. None of us get paid anything. But you know what? We just all mucking together. Good kicks. Got to be contested again. Oh, we just... On things like that, I know you've got to be careful, but you've got to jump for that ball as well at the same time. Got to contest it a bit harder. Matty Story's good at that. Well, obviously being about 10'6" and arms like Mr. Tickle. He certainly does a good contested kick. Here come Folly again, down the Ulverston right-hand side. Les Saunders in there once again. Sam Williams and Mark Dixon. Steps forwards another couple of yards. Cheaty. Here we go. Good defence in. Good defence in. Good work. Oh, they've got us on a quick play of the ball, though. This is what we didn't need. Oh, good inside ball. Oh, nice return. That is good rugby league. All came from a really quick play of the ball. Just caught us on the back foot. Nothing you can do about that. They've got our defensive line there in tatters a bit. Great backup play. And the big wardrobe. Walk through at the end there, score try. Let's enjoy this game for what it is all now, guys. It's not obviously we're not going to win it. But I mean, just enjoy what rugby is going to be played. I could have a laugh and go and ask Rob Saunders what he thinks. And I think you might find it's more about the referee. I can't do it. Lads down here having a good game of rugby as well. There he comes. What's he got? Let's see this pass. Oh, it's a kick. Grubber. Has he picked it up? Oh, he knocked it on. Oh, my word. And there's the kick to go with it. A little knock on down. I'm just watching the game down here, Steve, by the way. This one here, it's quite entertaining. But one knock on each at the moment. What's this one? And we're going to get it. It's going to be a clean take. Rubbish. Right, back to the game, guys. So I'm not going to report on the score anymore now, guys. Probably because I can't count that much. But I mean, let's just enjoy the game. Let's see what we've got. So we kick it, and the biggest lad on the park catches it. No, good luck to Folly this season. I hope they do well, and if they're getting the foundation right, that's good running. Oh, well done, Max and his bit. Max has had a little game again. There's no bad games out there by anyone. There, a little knock on. Oh, don't get frustrated, Sunshine. Absolutely no need to get frustrated. Good you do, because you're disappointed with it, but it's knock on, but enjoy it, pal. I'd love to see how Joey Blows over here getting a ball and going about 30 metres in for trying a corner. That's my prediction. Go on then, lads. Nisbet, in it goes. Williams out the back. Finds Spedding out the back to Hutton. Hutton being the main runner, gets marked out of the game, but steps inside. Beats one, beats two, the wardrobe, gets in though. Play the ball. Saunders back inside again. Folly, 2-3 men in the tackle. Let's see how they control it. 1 off, 2 off, 3 off. Slowed it down well. Oh, not one of the best passes there, Jake, lad. Kept retention, no. Here we go. What we got? Back inside. Long ball out the back. Nisbet. Oh, big long pass. Oh, Joey, that was your chance. Unlucky, son. Pass was, and there we go. There's full time today, guys. You know, we can analyse this to depth, but Folly we're just well prepared team. They're getting themselves well prepared for going into the Premier, which you heard about before. That's the aim. That's what they're going to do. If the results go their way. Recognise that we've been struggling for a side this last few weeks, and we have. Let's hope that you guys out there get your injuries fixed. Let's get back on the board again. Let's back on the bike, sorry, should I say. And let's get a few wins under our belt. Let's get ramped up ready for the Barton Townley final. So, once again, Steve from LA12 Live Streams, really appreciate everything you do, mate. Absolutely spot on. Without you, obviously, we have nothing like this. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And this is goodbye from myself, Alan Moses, and Steve Layfield from LA12 Live Streams down at Folly Lane, where Folly Lane took care of Ulverston today. Thank you very much. So somebody said that you drink a bit too much. Is that right?
Definitely.